I'm the 13th Wolfman, and James Balsamo, the guy who made movies such as Hack Job and I Spill Your Guts, has made another movie called Cool as Hell. This is his third movie that I know of, and this is his best movie to date, to be honest. The thing that I had a problem with the first movie, I Spill Your Guts, is that the music was like right in your face. It was all the music sound was super jacked up, and like it was like every second there's like a new song. It's like you couldn't really get into the story. I couldn't get into the story, at least, you know. And then the second movie, Hack Job, the story was better, but the sound was a little bit difficult to hear from time to time. Well, this time, Cool as Hell. The story is there. The sound is 90% great. It's got like a 10% spot, but that's because he's shooting outside. He's got wind blowing in the microphones. You know, that little thing isn't really that big of a thing, because I don't feel like what was lost in these moments of when they were talking, I lost any bit of the story. He's doing a whole lot better. He is really growing as a director and a writer. Like I said, the story's there. James Balsamo plays this guy named Richie, who's a loser. And, well, at least that's the way they portray him, you know. And he's got his sidekick, Benny, you know. And one night while coming out of a bar, he sees this girl in trouble, and he goes to save her, and while he's going to save her, he accidentally burns the person that's attacking the girl. I'm using person loosely because it turns out that the person is a demon. And because he burned this demon with a cigarette, I think I said cigar, but I meant to say cigarette. The demon is now enthralled, and they use that word a lot. So basically, the demon is in Richie's service. You know, he's kind of like a little demonic genie. And so that's where the story is. And this is I liked it. I want to know one thing. Where does this guy find... He gets some pretty big named, well, not actors, but named people to be in it. Like Andrew WK shows up in this for like a 2-second stint. Tom Savini is in it for like a little clip, and Tommy Dreamer, aka Tommy Laughlin, you know, the pro wrestler. Scott Levy, also known as Raven, the pro wrestler. He gets these guys to show, and then he gets all these bands. It's amazing. This guy must have the foothold of like the underground movement of all the hard rock and metal bands in his area, because he gets bands to show up, and the soundtrack on this is really good. The music is nice. It's an equal balance between the voice and the soundtrack, and it's not blaring and it's not in your face like the first movie was. I really enjoyed this. I'll give this 3 chainsaws out of 4. Easy. I'm looking forward to James's next movie. I don't know what it's going to be. He'll get in touch with me and tell me what it's going to be eventually. You know, I mean, he just sent this over to me, and I thought that's very, very cool. I've always thought that it was nice that no matter how good or bad I rate his movies, he still lets me do another one. I mean, that's the nice thing. But this is written and produced and directed by James. Here are the people that are in it: Tom Savini, Andrew WK, Frank Mullen, who was in his first movie, I Spill Your Guts. I don't remember if he was in the second one or not. Costume designer Sarah Gould. Edited by James Balsamo. Production designer Mike Balsamo. And then it says produced, written, and directed by James Balsamo. And it's kind of funny because his father pops up in this movie. And dude, I gotta say, you get some of the smokingest chicks in this movie. The little red demon chick, yeah, and Esmeralda, the gypsy's daughter or slave or whatever she was. I mean, but yeah, so I say check it out. It's cool as hell. It's James Balsamo. Like I said, just check it out. It's definitely worth it. And you got a lot of special features on here. Oh, well, here are the bands that are in this. Suffocation, Dying Fetus, Obituary, Municipal Waste, Decrepit Birth, Shadows Fall, God Forbid, and 3 Inches of Blood. And, man, there's one that's like always in all these things, and I don't see the name here. Oh, Cannabis Corpse. They also have a thing in here. Yeah, so check it out. It's definitely worth. It's a fun movie. It's definitely worth it. I say, like I said, check it out. I'm the 13th Wolfman. I'm on the prowl.